and get the juice box, getting the juice, we keeping it juicy. Juice box, juice box. Come and get the juice box, getting the juice, we keeping it juicy. Juice box, juice box.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Juice Box. I'm your girl, Miss Liz. I got my folks with me. What's up, Maurice? And I got my girl, Stephanie.
What it do?
What's up, y'all? What's cracking?
Welcome to the juice. We trying to get the juice.
What's cracking? Palms against cheeks is cracking this week.
It's Friday night. Just got slapped. Okay, that is not funny. That is not funny. Okay.
Look, that's why I'm like, where's Jada at? I need my picture with Jada laughing. That was funny.
This is what I'm gonna be for Halloween.
Okay. For all of those who don't know, it's the end of the week, and everybody has so much to say. But we're gonna talk about the Will Smith and Chris Rock infamous slap at the Oscars. Now, if you guys haven't seen it or heard about it, I'm gonna play you guys a little snippet. So check this out. Meow.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow.
Okay. Now, this is the talk of the year. This happened a week ago.
Flames.
Fire from the butt, nigga. What? Not just kidding. I'm just playing. That is not funny.
He came from Philly and brought it all the way back to Hollywood Boulevard.
That was completely disrespectful. So, let's talk about it. Let's get to the juice. Let's talk about it. Talk your shit, y'all. Hey. So, what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about the whole situation?
Well, I feel like he shouldn't have been talking about that man white. You know what I mean? And he don't deserve to get smacked. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Will could have handled it a different way. Could have talked to him personally, maybe an apology from him. But he was wrong. He was wrong. I don't like them little jokes. I don't like them jokes.
Well, as you know, it's been a lot of videos circulating of Chris Rock over the years, cracking jokes against Will Smith, cracking jokes against Jada. And I think it's a build-up because it feels like you talked about their kids, like they're taking jobs from you. And I feel like it's over a period of time. It's like, okay, the jokes is a joke now, but are you serious now? Because you can only take a joke for so long.
Exactly. That's why I said Will should have came at him on the low. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, man, I don't come on with them jokes, especially about his wife.
Right. So people are going off. We got Maurice who feel like I'll let him say how he feel. However, so I don't have to speak for the man.
Here's how I'll start with, as a rule, okay? As a rule, you're not supposed to put your hands on anybody else. Especially unwarranted, and if it's not in self-defense. As a rule. Absolutely. The exception to the rule is when a person has pushed disrespect to a limit, perhaps over a long period of time, they might be due for reprimand of some type.
Right.
Now, I'm going to say that Will, perhaps an immediate reprimand in front of 100 million people was not completely appropriate. However, the build up to that point, if you got 10 years worth of issues building up with somebody, I don't think it's about one joke. That joke was a straw that broke the camel's back and that got the cheek smacked. So
okay, but wait though, because it's one thing for us to be in the streets with the things, but this is professional. So Will has been having this image of this cool cat. Now a lot of people been on social media going in, going off, but I want you guys to see with Janet Hubert, Aunt Viv, the lady
OG aunt.
OG auntie. I want y'all to see
here.
what she had to say, and we're gonna finish this conversation, okay?
Good morning, Instagram fam. It's your girl, Janet Hubert. I just want to say very quickly this. Some of y'all need to stop coming for people on their Instagram page and on their Twitter page and wherever, talking this kind of smack you want to talk and thinking we ain't going to smack back. Sometimes you get smacked back. And Will Smith is a grown-ass man, and I am a grown-ass, old-ass woman. And he ain't got to tell me what to say. I ain't kissing nobody's ass, but I will kick it. So some of y'all need to understand, sometimes you go too far. And just like Will said, we bleed, we hurt from some of the things you say, and you think we're supposed to take it. No, we are not. Now, there have been quite a few people that I've wanted to smack, but I didn't, because if I probably could have, I would if I could have. And let's see, Wendy, Kevin, Frazier, Michael Yo, Tamron Hall, quite a few. But I chose to do it verbally. So some of y'all need to stay in your lane and stop telling us what to do. Peace.
Stay in your lane before you get smacked in your lane. And you know what? Here's what I'm going to tell you. Chris Rock went off the teleprompter, was ad-libbing jokes, and Will smacked him back into the teleprompter and got him focused.
Exactly. He did.
Like, bro, no, you're not here to do the Chris Rock show. We're here doing the Oscars, and I'm going to need you to focus.
Let me tell you what's really crazy is how Chris Rock tickets went from $35 to $340.
Right, and sold out. Sold out.
Who's really losing?
Going hard.
What?
You have so many people going hard. Like you have Jim Carrey talking about he would have woke up talking about he's suing Will Smith for $200 million. You know, people are actually putting out false information. It has become this big thing. Now, guess what? They're saying Will is what? Quitting the academy. What did they say, Mara?
Will resigned from the academy. He basically said that he directly responded to the academy's disciplinary hearing notice and fully accepted the consequences, and he resigned. He said, I deprived other nominees and winners of their opportunity to celebrate. Blase. I smacked that fool.
That is not what he said. That is not what he said.
And I do it again. That's what he
I just feel like
here's what the brand of Will Smith, the brand had to issue an apology. The Will Smith from Philly is probably like, I should have just seen him in the parking lot.
Okay, so when Chris Rock was stating the joke and Will was laughing, because you know sometimes what people do is like me per se, sometimes you be mad but you're smiling and laughing at the same time. Do you think that's what he was really doing? Because people keep saying he was laughing. No, he was laughing at the joke. But then he looked at Jada's face because Jada was all like,
that's what did it. That's what did it when he looked at his
like,
wife.
Shame. She was like, that Shame, part. You're not gonna get up there, Shame.
That part.
Oh, Shame. I know you're gonna get up on that stage.
He seen his wife, his face. He looked at her, and that's when he got up. He was like, oh no. Because he seen how she took it. You know, she already feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no telling they pillow talk at night. You know what I mean? She probably crying to him about her hair. And you know what I'm saying? Females really love their hair. You know what I'm saying? If girls' hairs ain't right, they ain't finna go out that night. You know what I'm saying? So it's a thing. That's just what it is. So he touched on that subject that was real personal to them.
But also, she just had a video posted that she's embracing this, and she don't care what nobody say about her hair.
What's she supposed to do? Like, if she gets out and says, "Oh, sad, my hair is gone," people will be like, "Oh my God, Jada, you got a $1 billion husband, and you should be. Why are you sad?" So, what's she supposed to do? She's empowering herself and other people by saying that I embrace it. But clearly, if she had her choice, she might not. You know, she wouldn't be forced into doing something like that. She might do it voluntarily. But I think a lot of people have put emphasis on just the joke and just her hair, and not necessarily a history that may exist between Will and Chris. Like I think we've all psychoanalyzed it and whittled it down to these couple of issues when it really could be the straw that broke the camel's back, and it could be deeper than what all of these are now. All these think pieces and everybody on Instagram, Twitter, everything got a psychoanalysis or a legal analysis, or, you know, like it may be, and I'm just saying, I don't even know for sure, but it may be deeper than what we all see. And I feel like we're going to really get from Chris's side and from Will's side and Jada's side, we're going to eventually get what this is really about. But that moment just happened to be at the Oscars.
Right. It's so funny because I thought it was actually fake, because there is a video circulating of Will Smith teaching someone how to slap in the acting open hand, like, you know. So it seemed like it was a false slap, but then it became, but the after effect and looking at Chris Rock's face, I just felt like I felt so embarrassed and hurt, because it's like you slapping a grown man, like Nipsey slapped that dude out there in
at the BET Awards.
Yes, that was like, but that was some real live slap. That wasn't no like that.
That was a gangster slap. Like,
yeah,
get your head together.
Right there, that right there will make you lose it anyway. I don't know. Really? I just want the question I have is,
he took it like a G though. He took it like a G.
Okay, forget the G's. Forget the G's. I just want to know what would have Will Smith done if someone walked up there and slapped the hell out of him like that?
Right.
I mean, you know what? I understand the question, but like, what do we?
Oh, I'm just asking a question. What would he have done if his son is up on stage and somebody walked up there and slapped the shit out of him?
Well, Charlie Mack would have been the first out the limo to get up on whoever did that. So they would have got rushed.
Well, first of all, not out the limo. He's on stage. We're talking about.
Well, okay. Charlie Mack first out the limo is a song by Will Smith and the Fresh Prince. So I'm gonna need you all in the mustard. I'm gonna need you to catch up.
It doesn't matter about Charlie Mack and what I'm saying. My question is, because Charlie Mack wouldn't have been at that stage, just like nobody was up on the stage. He's a grown ass man. But I'm saying the disrespect of it all. The point is,
I mean, at the end of the day, if somebody comes smack me on the stage, I gotta handle it. So
that's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't know. I don't know if he knew. It looked like he wanted to fight back, because it looked like he was like, yo, what the? And then he was like, okay, wait. I don't know.
Yeah, Chris has been bullied for some years, and I don't think he wanted to fight back. I think it really was something traumatic for him. I think Tony Rock, probably Chris's brother, probably would have done some fighting, but Chris is not that guy. He's just not that dude. And you know, Will walked up there and smacked him. If Will was really wilding, like super wilding, it would have been a 2-piece and a biscuit.
Right. That's real.
Where we come from, you know what I mean? So,
well, you know,
Smack was like, let me just line you up real quick.
So we have the comedian coalition going on right about now. You got all the comedians gathering around. You got them saying, you know, they're really, you know, they feeling some type of way. People feeling like I can't just say a joke. Well, you have those people. If you cannot take a joke,
I mean, that's you know what? They get out of line sometimes, because when I sit up in the front, first thing I hear is the gay jokes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we feel some type of way, like you don't even got to be doing all that, bruh.
Okay,
I understand it's a comedy show.
Sit your ass in the back.
You know,
you know why? This is my point. You already know.
Don't focus on me. It's like they focus on so they can get the jokes out. You know what I'm saying? But don't focus on me. Focus on somebody else. Joke about somebody else. Is that like? So I kind of feel.
Okay, so the whole thing is, it does hurt. Jokes does hurt people feeling. So, like I said to certain people, they might not feel like I feel, but honestly, if I know I'm gonna get cracked on, I am not coming to sit in the front of the.
But that's not we there to listen to a comedy show. We're not there to listen to you talk about me for everybody else to laugh. You know what I mean?
That's a part of the comedy.
Tell your jokes about you. Let us laugh at you and about who you are and how you are. Talk about yourself and just situations. Don't talk about people. That's all I'm saying. I'm talking about me. Okay, I'm gonna smack you too.
So I grew up. Okay, first of all, I grew up bagging. Okay, people been bagging. I've been bagged on all my life.
But remember when you be bagging with somebody and they start talking about somebody mama that's dead or an alcoholic, and then it be a fight.
They out of line.
Remember that.
But see, you can't go there though. You're not supposed to be bagging.
Okay, so it's rules to it.
So then he shouldn't have went there with his wife. He shouldn't have went there with that man's wife. If it's rules, there's rules.
Everybody has got their something that they're sensitive about.
Now y'all gonna sit up here and try to say he done called her out her name, being that she had a condition. He said nothing about her condition. Now I'm not trying to say he did not call her all kind of nothing.
You're right.
So people are exaggerating the situation to me.
You're right.
But I felt her because I'm not the one that's going through it. So, and then for the world to hear it, and then she's already feeling some type of way, it is hurtful. But did that warrant the fucking slap?
The slap.
That's subjective. I mean, like I said, as a rule, you're not supposed to smack somebody. But the exception is if you're at the end of the line with somebody and you know, I'm not saying it's right, but your impulse could lead you to do that type of thing if a person has a history of disrespecting you and your family, or if your family just went through a whole entanglement fiasco and you didn't seen all the memes and all the videos and everything else. Maybe you're at the end of the line. I mean, that's just what it is.
It's been a whole lot of entanglement jokes going on. It's just been a lot of jokes going on for a long time. And so they're supposed to have a Red Table Talk coming soon. When is this Red Table Talk taking place?
Sometime this week.
The week is over. It's Friday.
Well, you know.
I mean, these are real humans. They got to process it before they get to the red table. And he got to write academy letters and talk to his agent managers. He
done processed it 3 times. He said it was his woman. Then he said he realized he felt like it reminded him of his father and his mom when he was abused. Now he's saying something else. I don't know. I'm not against it.
I'm giving Will Smith space and grace to be human. That's what I'm saying. Human,
and he probably was fed up.
Now, Will also has been in the business like 35 years, and he came in as the corny rapper talking about parents don't understand whatever. People have been talking about him, calling him corny and whatever else for 35 plus years.
Who was that saying he shouldn't have got paid $20 million for the Wild Wild West? Who was that?
Right, I'm saying
they've been hating on Will.
They've been hating on him. So, and Will has never. When have we ever seen Will in some drama or really heard about him or seen him like on a drug binge or something crazy, going to jail, get a deep like? What have we really heard about him besides some rumors about open marriage, which is your prerogative? Like, what you gonna do?
Well, to each his on
one mistake, one smacking somebody, and people are like, "Oh my God, is the death of the Black community."
That wasn't even a mistake. Shit, Chris Rock made the mistake.
I'm gonna say, for the record, hitting somebody, walking up on stage and smacking somebody is a mistake.
Yeah,
maybe because he did it in public. He could have waited till the after party, maybe, or I don't know. But
he felt like it wasn't a mistake,
and he wanted to correct that. He wanted the correction to come in the same arena as the disrespect.
He did. He really should have went and talked to him privately. You know what I mean? But also, Chris Rock, it was out of line. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm really up in the air with it. Like, there's really no right from wrong. The situation happened. It happened the way it happened. You know what I mean? We really can't say nothing until we are in that situation ourselves. But there's really no right from wrong. They both was wrong. And they both was right. Shit, he can talk about it because he can joke.
We probably don't know what we would do. And I think my reflexes will be set up to, we probably would have been rolling on that Oscar floor. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would have dragged Will back to his feet down the stairs. I would have been dragging, bro.
My mom, I probably would embarrass my mama that night. Yeah.
But I'm saying, if you was who though? If you was Chris Rock or if you was Will Smith, you know what I mean? Because if you was Chris Rock, would you want to hear that?
Both parties, because it's a couple of people. For real, I felt like Janet. I have a few people. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what, Liz? Just pray that you're not feeling the same way when you see them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just chill. Yeah, just chill. Yeah. We too old to be catching cases. You know what I'm saying? And
so if you was Chris Rock, would you continue with the wife jokes and the, you know, it's a touchy subject? Would you have went there? But was it his joke or was it the people? Because he read off a teleprompter.
Nah, that wasn't written. They said he was ad-libbing that. Here's the other thing that I will say. Honestly, Chris Rock really disrespected Questlove and his team by saying Questlove and 4 white guys as the producers of the documentary. Like, there were a couple different disrespects that were off the script that Chris chose to do himself. And that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes karma is not pretty. Like, it just will come up and roll on you. But that's their moment at the Oscars. Questlove worked hard on that film. He'd been in the business for years. Like, that was their moment. And one of the dudes, first of all, was 3 other producers, not 4. Chris said Questlove and 4 white guys. The other thing, one of the dudes is not white. So he was like, fuck is he's like, he literally called Chris a dick for saying that. Like,
so everybody happy he got slapped though, low key. He was slapped. Will slapped him for a lot of other people.
Did y'all see Black Hair? Did y'all see that Chris Rock docu?
But wait a minute. Did y'all see Sean Wayans when he was doing stand up and he was talking about Chris Rock and how people that would like jumped him when he was up there doing stand up?
Yeah, at the awards.
Yes, that was funny. Well,
they do
it tonight. I'm with Janet. A few folks I wanted to slap, but I didn't. So keep your hands to yourself. And that's all I have to say for it. We will see what the outcome will be and what's going on. Will he be banned? Will they use this opportunity to be like, I knew Will Smith had it in him. I knew he wasn't the good guy that I thought he was. You know, because people are waiting for a reason to say something negative about someone.
But he still, that's just one thing, man. That's just like you said.
Well, shit, you could do one thing and guess what? You could do one thing and go to jail. They're going to pull it up from when you was 2 years old, talking about you stole the lollipop from the store when you was 3. Okay, that's how they do. You will judge you for the rest of your life on something you did when you was a child. We might forget about it, but they still, that's that guy. Remember when he did that? I don't know if he's gonna snap. Now you have all these people saying he's gonna snap. I don't feel safe. I feel like this. All this whole big girl. And now sit down somewhere, Jim Carrey. Sit down, everybody.
I mean, I feel like Will Smith, it's not like Will Smith walked into a high school and shot it up with an AK or tried to raid the Capitol and overturn an election. Exactly. Like he didn't walk up and pistol whip Chris and then drag him off to the backstage. He walked up, smacked him, and nicely walked back to his seat. I thought that was very polite.
Okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys tell the people where they can find you at. Let them know where they can find you at, Maurice.
On IG, Mo_Reese, MEAUX_Reese. On Twitter, The Big Mo, THEBIGMEAUX.
And Seppi, let them know about them. You know what? Don't be no fool. Let them know about them twisted cakes. Seppi, they cracking, man. Let them know, Seppi. Let them know where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook at Twisted Pound Cakes, Twisted with 2 eyes, Pound Cakes. You can find me on Instagram, sensual_stud, sensual_stud, SUSTUD. Hey, holla at me about them cakes, man. Maurice, what is it, Maurice?
Is it the edibles?
No.
This real cake, Maurice.
Hey.
Really good. You know what? Okay, guys.
banana pudding pound cake, caramel apple pound cake, peach cobbler pound cake. Man, they fire. Holla at me.
Yes, they are. Yeah, look, yes, they is. And so until next time, you guys, you know where I'm at. Keep it juicy.
Keeping it juicy.